I'm here at SR Crown Hall, the home of the College of Architecture at the Illinois Institute of Technology in Chicago. It is also the home of MCHAP, the Mies Crown Hall America's Prize, where every 2 years we look throughout North and South America to find built works that have the potential to change our world. MCHAP is a prize that awards the best architecture, but architecture defined very widely, including landscape, urbanism, and infrastructure. Crown Hall is at the core of MCHAP's identity. It is part of our name because this building, which was designed by Mies van der Rohe as part of the IIT campus, immediately became part of a point of reference. Once it existed, you had to reckon with it. It extended the trajectory of the one-room schoolhouse and opened up a new path for education buildings and universal space. It embodies an idea which clearly spoke to its time but still resonates powerfully today. Crown Hall is also our base of operations. MCHAP is an academic prize, which means that all of our efforts to uncover and understand excellence in architecture have a direct link back to learning. We create points of contact with these works, with their architects, with their clients, and those connections shape the education of our students and the conversations we have in the school and beyond. Every 2 years, we start a process that begins with gathering nominations from hundreds of professional, diverse ambassadors in our network. We ask people, what contemporary projects have made an impact on their environment? What is happening on the ground? We are looking at the Americas, and this north-south connection is significant to us. There is a richness of diversity of cultures and geographies, but also a huge potential to learn from what is shared, both in terms of the challenges that architects are facing and recognizing potentials and opportunities. We convene an international expert jury made up of practitioners, educators, writers, and editors to discuss the projects. The first thing we do is to bring them here to Crown Hall. We have a set of MCHAP criteria that carry across cycles, but we give each jury the freedom to determine what they are looking for, how they define excellence right now, in this moment. They narrow down the list from several hundred projects to a few dozen outstanding projects, and from there to the finalists. And then we embark on what has become the centerpiece of the MCHAP, the jury trip. We visit all of these finalist works, but we don't just tour with them. We spend several days there, meeting with the architects and the clients, meeting with the local architectural and cultural communities, organizing conversations, but also observing the context. We look closely at what makes these projects successful, the impact they have. Then everyone, all of the architects, clients, and jury members return to Chicago for an in-depth discussion with our students and faculty, leading to a benefit where we announce the America's Prize winner. That announcement is the culmination of a 2-year effort, but we always say the prize is just the beginning. MCHAP creates a real community that comes together over courses, lectures, and workshops, both in Chicago and throughout North and South America. The winners come here to teach at IIT, and we also work with them to develop a book, part of an active publishing program that we've committed to as a way of sharing the research and lessons from each of these encounters. Our hope is that all these events and media cross-fertilize one another and point to urgent directions and possibilities for architecture right now. "2023 was the fourth MCHAP cycle, and it came after a lot of reflection during the pandemic and all of the social change that accompanied it. We pushed ourselves to reflect on and rethink MCHAP's ambition and approaches. As a prize that honors and learns from contemporary architecture, we must adapt to address the same changes that face both practice and society. During this year's jury trip, we noticed one quality above all others: a generosity, a willingness to give more than what is required. And all of these projects give in an intelligent, careful way and make inventive use of resources, a quality we started to refer to as doing more with less. They point forward to a more generous future. On this jury trip, we were accompanied by the amazing filmmaker Pablo Gerson, who embedded with the MCHAP jury and visited all of the finalist projects. The videos that he created are meant to share the experience that we had encountering these work and the people and the context that have defined them. This cycle's journey took us from Vancouver, Canada to Asunción, Paraguay, across seasons and climates. The jury was led by the incomparable Sandra Barkley of Barkley Cruz, whose project Edificio A in Piura, Peru, won the 2018 MCHAP prize. As jury chair, Sandra's role was to push us all to be precise as we could be in our observations and to name a winning project that not only meets all the rigorous criteria, but expresses all of the potential for architecture at this moment. In addition, our Cycle 4 jury included Monica Bertolino, who is an acclaimed architect and landscape architect from Cordoba, Argentina. She's the founder of Studio Bertolino Borrado and a professor in the School of Architecture, Urbanism, and Design at Cordoba National University. Alejandro Echeverri, one of the fathers of modern Medellin, Colombia, is the co-founder of the Center for Urbanism and Environmental Studies at IFEP University in Medellin. He is also the founding principal of Alejandro Echeverri and Valencia Arquitectos, and a distinguished professor and head of the Institute for the Study of the Future of the City at Monterey Tech University. Julie Eisenberg from Los Angeles, California, owner and founder of the award-winning Koenig Eisenberg Architects. And Philip Kafka from Detroit, Michigan, is the president of Prince Concepts and is also the client for the MCHAP winning finalist 2018 project, True North. We see MCHAP as fundamentally optimistic. It is a way of bringing people together to uncover and understand invention so that we can really equip ourselves to meet the responsibilities that we have as architects and designers to improve the quality of life. I now invite you to join us as we visit the 6 finalists for the 4th cycle of the Mies Crown Hall America's Prize.